Not normally miss. Hey! Okay, let's get started. Sorry for the confusion, but again, life's not always the way we think it's going to be. Welcome Saturday afternoon. We just wanted to kind of meet with you today because a lot of people work and to talk to you about how we are making money online, what we are doing, what the heck digital marketing is, and how you can get started. If you don't know me, my name is Jessica. I have been with Legacy Builder for a year. The end of October, beginning of November was officially a year. And I personally have been selling products since I was 18. I signed up with Pampered Chef when I was 18 years old. So tell me in the comments of this chat, or if you're watching it on a replay, if you've ever sold somebody else's MLM product. For me, Pampered Chef 31, Avon Mary Kay, you've probably heard it. I talk about it all the time. For most of my life, I've had a side hustle. I've worked 2 jobs since I was 15, 3 jobs since I was 20. And I came to TikTok thinking that you had to dance to make money and you had to listen to trending audios and shake your butt. And I didn't think people like me could make money online. So if I was the one that invited you, you know my story, right? I live in a double wide trailer. Um, and I live in West Virginia. You have to pipe the sunshine into where I live. My sister's house is even worse. We have terrible Wi-Fi, and we've still managed to come here to make money online. Yay, that's exciting. So Ashley says I need to bring the Jess. We did a webinar a few weeks ago, and if you've seen me on live, you know I'm loud and crazy, and then I get on a webinar and I'm like, hey, how you doing? So webinars make me nervous because I can't see your face on a TikTok live, but I can see you looking at me right now. And I'm like, oh gosh, and I don't like it. So I'm sweating over here. Um, if you're just coming in, I just let some people in, I think on the waiting room. So anyways, I bought a bunch of digital marketing courses. I put them in my link. I followed all they said to do. I did what they told me to do, and I made no money. So tell me in the chat if you've ever bought a digital course or you've bought those $47 booklets or you got, in with somebody that said they were doing digital marketing and you were lost. I know a lot of us have done that. If you can't do the chat, just shake your head at me. I did thousands of dollars of other courses in a span of 8 months, and I made not $1 because I had no help. So I get this question asked every day. How do you do it? What are you selling? And what is digital marketing? Kayla says, me. I want to explain that to you, but Ashley's going to speak. Ashley is on here somewhere. There she is. She's a nurse that quit her job as a nurse to make money online. Bethany is a stay-at-home mom. She also makes money with us and my sister Amanda, but I don't think she's going to speak today. My sister Amanda works and does this too. So all walks of life, all over the country. And I have had a full-time job until Friday of last week. I quit my full-time job so I could do this full-time. Yay! I know. It's all the Lord. I'm so thankful. Uh, I never in my wildest dreams thought I would say I make money on social media, so I got to quit my job. I'm going to try not to get emotional, but it's been like a week of Saturdays because I haven't had to get up at 6 a.m. and I haven't had to plug into a computer for somebody else. And I've literally just had a week of Saturdays because um, I didn't have to work for somebody else. And it's going to continue to just like amaze me of the changes that's going to make in my life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to be there. I want you to be the cushion. And just find out that there are people in the world that make money online that care about you. There are people every day that you can meet that are going to give a crap about your well-being and the money that you make online. And this is where that starts, this connection. So I got to take my socks off. I'm sweating. If we're recorded and you're watching the recording, sorry in advance. I'm emotional. My sister will attest to that. I'm sure she'll talk about it, make fun of me in the comments. So will Crystal, and that's okay. So I didn't understand digital marketing. I saw people talking about making money online. I saw people call themselves digital marketers, and this is me. Look, I got bags. I live in a trailer. I'm not like not super like techie. Crystal, see Crystal right there? That's my tech girl. I pay her to do everything. I literally just say, hey, you do it, you do it, you do it. Because I can't even make a TikTok video. Is anybody else like that? Put me in the comments. Very, very technologically challenged. But I had credit card debt. And my husband was cutting grass for 12 to 14 hours a day. And we were swimming in debt. So, sorry, I got some thought. Hey, Christina, welcome in. Can you mute? Because we're on record and it just helps with the sound. and we'll open up for Q&A at the end and we'll all chit chat. Um, Digital marketing now, after the pandemic, is very popular. You can Google digital marketing. Tons of people and tons of courses will come up, but you have to find something that stands out that helps you. And when I came to Legacy Builder broken, I needed somebody to hold my hand, and I needed somebody to tell me what it is and what to do. And Ashley, are you able to chat a little so I can like? Okay, Ashley's going to talk a little, and then I'll talk again later. Is that be okay?
Okay. All right, you guys. Talk about tech challenge. When you get Jess and I together without Bethany, we'd be completely lost. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I love Jess's story. It's so good, and I feel like it hits home for so many of us because I was in a very similar situation, right? I had seen people all over social media talking about how they were making big bank. But I thought it was because they were like these pre-established content creators. They were these people that had big following. They had tons of people that like influencers, right? And I feel like those influencer mold was something that I never felt like I fit. Like Jess, I'm sitting here in my double wide with my popcorn ceiling with mountains of laundry behind me. So I never thought that anybody would care what I had to say. I never thought anybody would want to listen to what I had to say. But like Jess said, I had debt. Like we were drowning in debt. I was drowning in mom guilt. I had been in healthcare for 15 years. After I had baby number three, I had so much like postpartum anxiety. It made it really hard for me to go back to work. And kind of the final straw for me was after baby number three, he needed a medical procedure that insurance didn't cover, and I didn't have the money. And I had to ask for somebody to help me out. And it was the worst feeling. It was the worst feeling in the world. But I vowed right then and there, like, I will do whatever it takes to provide for my kids. I'll work more. I really don't want to work more, not because I'm lazy, but because I have so much mom guilt, just like the debt. I have so much mom guilt. My oldest daughter at that time, she was 5 years old, and I had missed the first 4 Christmases of her life. So it made it really hard. I was not in a good spot with my husband. We were stuck in that roommate phase. He'd come home at 5 p.m. I'd have to clock in for a night shift at 6 p.m. And it just, y'all, like that's not the way. And the crazy thing is that I really think that so many people can relate to this or part of this, right? Just looking at other people's highlight reel on social media and feeling like it must be nice, right? Have you ever been there? Drop me the word me in the comments if you've ever been there. And I didn't like that. I didn't like feeling jealous or envious of, oh, look, they're out to dinner. Look, they got their hair done. Look, they got a new outfit, right? So I finally, right, sitting there on Facebook with all my financial anxiety, my financial depression, all my stress. And I saw somebody post on Facebook that she made $5,000 while out of the country on vacation. So I was like, okay, pump the brakes. Like, honestly, at first it made me mad. I was like, what the heck is she doing? I'm over here busting my butt. I'm working 12-hour shifts. I'm doing tons of overtime. I never get to see my kids, and we're drowning in debt. We're like one emergency away from catastrophe, closer and closer to rock bottom every single month, every paycheck. And I was like, what is she doing? So I reached out and I said, girl, what are you doing? Preach, right? And she told me it's digital marketing. And I quickly turned tail and ran. And I was like, that's not for me. That sounds techie. That sounds time consuming. That sounds like you have to be an influencer. In the comments, you guys, drop it in the comments what you hear, what you think when somebody says digital marketing, because that's what I thought. I thought you had to be glued to your phone. It sounded very techie. And y'all can see, like, I'm not a techie person. Okay. So I had all these excuses. And my biggest excuse was, well, I have 3 kids. I don't have time. And then she goes, well, I have 3 kids. And I said, okay, well, there goes that excuse. So I kind of had to give myself some tough love and like look myself in the mirror and be like, Ashley, what you don't change, you choose. So are you willing to, basically, it's just that. Are you willing to learn a new skill for how to sell stuff on social media? Are you willing to get out of your comfort zone, or are you willing to get comfortable where you are? And I was not willing to be comfortable where I was, drowning in debt, not being able to take care of my family. That wasn't it for me. And if it was really just as simple as learning a new skill, okay, sign me up, right? So that's kind of what this is, right? This teaches you the skills for how to sell things on social media. And the really cool part about this is there's 2 types of people who will look for something like this. There's 2 types of people who want to learn these skills. The skills that you're learning, I boil it down to 3 skills: how to create content, how to market, and how to promote. And you're going to want these skills if you already have a product or you already have a service, but you need more sales, you need more customers, you need more traction, you need more vision, more eyes on your product or your service. Okay. I've had a realtor, I had a massage therapist, I've had a thrift store owner, I've had two separate cleaning ladies that have purchased this because they need to learn how to market their business better. So drop it in the comments. Drop me number one if you already have a product or service that you would love to get more customers. You need more sales. Okay. And drop a number two in the comments if you're like me and you don't have a product, you don't have a service, but you could get behind the idea of learning how to promote something that's 100% profit where you don't have to create it. You also don't have to pack it. You don't have to ship it. You don't have to worry about inventory. You don't have to worry about overhead. I see ones and twos. If you guys are dropping some ones, I want to know what kind of product or service you already have. Okay. So for me, that was it for me. When I first heard about this, I was like, okay, I'm going to buy a course and I'm going to sell a course. Genius. Drop me the word me in the comments if that's kind of what you're putting together now, and buy a course and sell a course. I'm gonna tell you guys the truth, okay? That's about 50% of this. You buy it and you can sell it over and over and over, okay? I really truly think that's genius. It's a brilliant business model because there's no overhead. It's a one-time investment and then the sky's the limits. But if you actually take this, you're buying the course, you're buying the program, and you actually open it and learn it and see the skills that are inside of this that you can apply to literally any aspect of your life, right? If you want to create your own thing. And I'm really excited for Bethany to talk in a minute because she's starting that. And I think that's so cool. So even if you're one of those peeps that you didn't drop a number one, you don't already have a product or service, this is going to give you some really cool things. And Bethany's going to touch on that in a minute because you can learn how to create your own thing. I think that would be so cool eventually to make my own guide or course or PDF or whatever digitally, so I don't have to pack it and ship it. But right now, what I really wanted was to be present with my kids. So that's what I did. I bought this course to buy it and sell it. But then I actually looked at it and now I see the value in it. And I'm like, there's so many businesses out there that need to learn these skills. I have a special place in my heart for the small businesses. I'm always down to support them and I want to see them succeed. And with these skills, what it teaches you is attraction marketing. So it's never, y'all, Jess asked earlier, right? Who's done those MLMs in the past? I used to do one for a makeup company and they gave us this crazy 3-hour workday. They wanted us to slide into people's DMs. They wanted us to reach out and cold message and it felt slimy and spammy and scammy. And I didn't love that. So this teaches you how to create content using attraction marketing so that when somebody asks for more information, we make content and then they ask for information. So we have an email list, which again, Bethany's going to chat on. But the cool thing is this teaches you how to build that without ever having to be that slimy person that's sliding into DMs, which I'm down to learn that. Right. So I think that is so cool that it really is. You don't have to just buy this to sell this. This can apply if you already have a business or service. And I'm going to flip it over and let Bethany chat for a little bit. But you guys drop comments in the questions while they pop up, while they come to you, because we want to make sure that we cover everything for you. That's our goal of these casual invite only calls, is to make sure that we take I call it the stress work. Okay. If we can take the guess out, we can take the stress out. We want you to know exactly what this is so that you can ask your questions. So you know if this is a good fit for you. All right. I'm going to flip it over to Bethany. Take it away, girl.
Hey everybody, my name is Bethany. I love that all of our so different, but we have all become really great friends. We talk every single day, and that is something that I absolutely love with this. I am a stay-at-home mom, and I have been for 11 years. And because we all walk different lives, we all deal with different things. And I have struggled with the guilt being a stay-at-home mom that my husband is providing for our family, but I am not. And so I do my best to do side hustles and do little things outside of outside of my house to make money on the side, but it's never been enough to really take that burden off. It's never been enough to put a dent in it, honestly. And all the things that I would try would pull me away from my kids. And that was the last thing I wanted. I did not want to be sitting on my phone or computer glued to it for 8 hours a day, telling my kid, go away, go be quiet, all the things, I wanted to be fully present. And I still get to do that. With this, I still get to go to the school parties, the field trips, the sick days. I get to fit this, I always say, into the nooks and crannies of my life. For me, it is fit in during nap time while I'm folding laundry, doing dishes, sitting in the car pickup line. And that's what it looks like for me. But this has just given our family goodness to be able to take that burden off of my husband. I have made just as much as he has so far this year at his full-time job. I've never left my house. I've never sent my kids to daycare. I've never punched a time clock and asked for permission for anything. And that was unlike anything I had ever seen or heard about before. So I'll be honest with you guys. I sat there and I scrolled and I watched for an entire year, thinking a lot of the things that they both talked about. I'm not an influencer, I'm a hot mess mom. Look at this, guys. I got paint on my arms. I have been literally body deep in cabinets today, painting cabinets in my kitchen. You don't have to come here and be something picture perfect. Come here and be you. Okay. Know that you don't have to be some techie genius. I thought I needed a big tech degree. You don't. Okay. I don't have that. I have 11 years of motherhood to put on my resume. And I was worried about how far was that going to get me in life. It didn't matter here. Okay. You can come here as a complete beginner. And if you are willing to learn and if you are willing to put in the time and effort here, because this is not get rich quick. This is the link in your bio. Money falls from the sky. Okay, guys, you got to show up here. All three of us have showed up here consistently and put in the time and the effort to get what we wanted out of it. And like a lot of you are saying in the comments, we came here with the mission. We needed to make money. Okay. We had sold off 80 acres of our farm last year, right around this time. Our family was struggling with inflation. How many of you are just like, can inflation go away? Can it just drop back down? And can we get back to normal with inflation? In 2 years of a drought on our farm, 80 acres we sold off. And that was my bottom. Okay. That was my rock bottom. Quit watching, go make it happen for yourself. So I did. And here I am having 10 months in, you guys, and it's been completely life-changing. So let me tell you what I really like the most about this, okay? And I think a lot of us that do this would really agree is that automations is what gives us our freedom, okay? And if you guys are sitting there thinking, I have no idea what automations means, put no idea in the comments, okay? Because we didn't know these things either. And what it's going to do for you is give you the freedom that you want. A couple hours a day, a few hours a day, you're not glued to this for 8 hours a day. Okay, guys, a couple hours a day, fitting it into your busy life. Because how many of you are like, my plate is so full? Put full in the comments. My plate is so full, I don't have room for one more thing. Okay, this is what gives you that freedom. We actually call this your freedom machine, and it is free, and it comes with this when you purchase it. Okay, you guys are part of email automations, and you don't even know it. Okay. You guys had to put your email into our links to get the information to get on this call, okay? Those are automations. Those are emails that were pre-written for us. We've went in and changed them a little bit. You will too. Customize them to you, who you are, all right? Your lingo and those type of things. You're going to have those set up, all right? They're made for you, but you got to pretty much just plug and play, copy and paste them into, okay? Is really what it is. But those are sent out automatically. So when somebody's on scrolls across a video and wants info, or they are on a live and they want info, they go put their email in and it boom. So I'm not sitting here constantly typing out these emails every single time somebody wants the information to them. They just go out to them automatically. So when that happens, here is the freedom that you get, okay? They have instant access to it. They can make a purchase at any time. So people can do like what I did, okay? I bought from Jess 10 months ago, and I watched her on a live one night, and I never commented on her live. I was too scared to. Okay, I'm a big introvert. But she said, if you want the info, go put your email in the link in my bio. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. So I did. And I got an email, and then I got another email, and I just kept going over these every single night when I would lay down to bed. I would go look over these, watch the videos. And a week later, you guys, I never emailed her back. I never asked her a single question because I felt like all of my questions for me were answered in the emails and stuff. All right. 11:30 at night, a week later, I decided to purchase and get started. I never spoke to her. And she had to wake up the next morning to money in her bank account because I purchased from her. Is that not what you guys want, to be able to wake up to money in your bank account because somebody put their email in a week ago, 2 months ago, yesterday? You know what I mean? Like, I can't even explain the feeling. That's happened to her. That's happened to Ashley. That's happened to me. Okay. And it's crazy to wake up and know that you weren't working, but you made money because you put your time in when you were supposed to. All right. Those email automations are what's gold for any type of business. So those of you that talked about already having a business, Bath and Body Works, right? Bath and Body Works. I always use them as an example. This can change all of that, right, Jess? Um, Bath and Body Works, anywhere you go shopping, eating, doing anything in this world right now, they ask you for your email when you check out, right? And you give it to them because you want to know when the Christmas scents come out and all the thing. Amazon, you are so right. There are so many places out there. So when I say you're part of automations and you don't even know it, you're not just part of ours, you're part of a lot of other ones as well. Okay, guys? And those work for them. When we have these webinars, here's another thing that's really cool about it. We have to create one email. So we might have hundreds or thousands of people in our email list, but we write one email and we
More
hit send
this.
one time,
Put another
and it
packet
goes to
like
all
that.
these
I gotta mute
people.
myself.
Hey, Amy, you're not me. Oh, thank you. You're good. I just wanted, you're perfectly fine. But that's how this works. Okay. So it takes so much work out of it for you guys. You make one email, you hit send one time, and it can go to thousands and thousands of people that are in your list. Okay? That's the way these big companies do it all around the world. That's how they drum up so much business. All right. So I want to talk to you guys about something else that we have going on right now that is super exciting, that has never happened for us before, right? For any three of us, it's never happened. But we have Black Friday coming up, right? And some of you might have heard us talk about a free stream of income, right? So we have the 4 different levels, and whatever level you decide to start at, you're going to get one extra stream. All right. Black Friday, baby, right, Ashley? Okay, guys, this is really exciting. It is a 3-day workshop that you're going to, like, if you get started right now today, you're going to get your setup done within a day or two. Honestly, it can be done super quickly within a few hours for some people. And this 3-day workshop is going to be a launch to 10K. All right. And you're going to be able to promote this. All right. You're going to be able to promote this and make 100% profit off of it as well. Not only are you going to be able to promote it and make 100%, you're going to be able to be a part of it. You're going to be able to learn from it. And then after it's over, it's all recorded, and you now have that one extra stream of income to then sell after Black Friday as well. It becomes an evergreen product, okay? And like Ashley talked about with digital products, if you guys don't fully understand them, you're not getting a physical product that you got to put in a box and you got to ship to your person, and then you got to worry about buying more inventory and all these different things, okay? It's digital, it's in your phone. All right. You get to see it that way. But when people purchase, instant access. All right. 100% profit in your pocket from it. And that's another thing I want to talk to you about. Okay. So with that, back to the Black Friday thing, you guys, if you don't get started before Black Friday, after Black Friday, that's gone. Okay. If you get started after Black Friday, you don't get that extra free stream of income anymore. So that is kind of like just a right now Black Friday thing going on. And I will tell you, that's going to be huge because we did not have that when we got started. And I really feel like that is just going to be a really great opportunity to just like, boom, like jumpstart your business with this extra stream of income that people are going to be wanting for Black Friday. Okay. So a way to benefit from Black Friday, make an income from Black Friday. So maybe you could go spend some money on some good sales for Black Friday for the holidays. Okay. Talking about the digital products, Ashley kind of touched on this just a little bit, but things that you can do with this program. Many of you said, and many of you were like us when we started this, I just want to make money. So yeah, I'm perfectly okay just selling the program. You have to learn from the program though, to be able to sell the program and make money. All right. So many people want to say, buy a course to sell a course, but you don't just buy it to throw it in your thing and it just make you money. You actually have to plug in, put in the time and effort with it. But after I've been in here and after I have grown, honestly, so much, I call this like my year of complete transformation in so many ways. I am not the same Bethany that started this 10 months ago. Honestly, I am so much better. I've evolved. I have so much more confidence, so much more courage, so much belief in myself and stuff. And I have decided to create my own digital product. And I want to tell you guys about that because I want you to know that you can start this right now and be able to make an income with it But I want you to know that whenever you're ready, if you want to take this and grow this and just explode it into whatever you have a passion for, okay? Ashley, you're so sweet. That you can do that. All right. I'm a Christian and I have come here and I started to fall in love with helping moms. All right. Helping moms be moms first. I always say that's my mission. I want other moms to be able to be there for the field trips, the school, the sick days, the school parties, all that, right? And now I'm moving over into like my Christian life. I want to be able to help moms in their walk. And so I'm working on a 30-day devotional for moms, and it's all digital. And I am going to print a copy of it someday, though, because I really want a hard copy. But I'm working on that because of what I've learned in this. You get a Canva crash course. That's one of your bonuses. You can plug into that, learn how to use Canva. Canva is amazing, and you can have a lot of fun playing around with it, doing a lot of things. But digital products, you make them one time or you buy them one time, like this program. You can sell them over and over and over again for 100% profit. So let's say I make my devotional and I finish it and I sell it for like $12. I made it one time. I sell it over and over and over again for $12. And I'm not having to print it, pack it, ship it, or anything. Okay. People make potty training courses. People make birthday party invitations, right? Where you just, they already have it designed and you get to purchase it for a few bucks and then they get to put their information in and print it. You know what I mean? There's so many endless opportunities. And I want to show you something else that is one of your bonuses as well. Okay, guys? One of your bonuses is also 200 digital product ideas to create passive income. Okay. You will get this same exact thing. It's a PDF that is going to be so many different ideas. So this is for stay-at-home moms. So anybody that's a stay-at-home mom like me, it's going to give you so many different ideas. For teachers, anybody a teacher on here? You guys, there's so much information packed inside of here with ideas. I'm not saying you have to do this because you don't, but I'm telling you, you're going to get into this space and you're going to just like bumping elbows, watching all these people, bouncing ideas back and forth off with things. You know what I mean? Give yourself time, give yourself grace. I didn't start that until I felt comfortable and confident enough that I knew I was making money promoting the program. I figured out how to market something the right way. Now, when my devotional is finished, I know I'm going to know how to market it the right way because I've already mastered marketing this, right? So once you figure that out, you can market whatever you want to. Back to the email automation and how you can use that for this as well is once I get that product done, once I get my devotional done, I'm then going to be able to share it with my email list of hundreds of people and be like, I started this many months ago. I've learned from it. I've made this much income, but now I finally worked up the courage and had the belief in myself enough to make my own product. Here's what I've done with this program. Go here if you want to learn more about my devotional. And then I can direct them to that. I already have a potential customer base of people that already trusted me that I now get to promote my new product to. So just know that like sky's the limit here on what you guys can do with this. I always say like we have no idea what we get our fingers on when we get into this because there's so much information packed in here. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to send it back to Jess. But I super appreciate y'all being on here today.
Yay, Bethany. I love the diversity. So Ashley's going to talk because she forgot some stuff. But really quick, I am loud and extrovert. Have you guys ever seen me on TikTok Live? Put yes or no. I'm not backward. Got a little wrinkled there when my thing messed up and came back. But like Bethany's completely opposite. I love to listen to you talk. You describe that stuff, and there's that faceless stuff that Bethany just told you about. I've been here a year and I just saw that when we did the webinar last week. So I just want to like, it's not just a program that you're going to like check off the boxes and you get all the things done. You know what I mean? I've been here a year making massive income and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here I've never even seen before because it's a growing, like, what's the word I want to look, Ashley, what's the word I'm saying? It's just not a stagnant thing. Like there's so much training that's added all the time. You know what I mean?
It's always evolving. I love
Always
that.
evolving. So Ashley's going to share a little bit, and I'm going to share. And listen, if you try not to leave, because I have some special things for only you people that are on here right now, whether you are going to buy from Ashley, Amanda, Bethany, or me, but you have to stay on because it's something we've never done before. So Ashley's going to speak, and then I'll talk some more.
So I forgot because I got squirrel brain. And so Jess is funny. She says she's the extrovert, Bethany's the introvert, and I'm like somewhere in the middle. I'm like an introverted, like recovering people pleaser, is what I tell myself. After 15 years in healthcare, I definitely was a people pleaser. So um I want y'all to know, like, it is okay to want more, right? That doesn't make you ungrateful for the things that you do have or the work that you have done. But I want to tell you guys something. When I started this, I was hoping to make an extra $600 a month. Drop me the word me in the comments if even an extra $600 a month would be super helpful. Okay. That was going to pay my car payment. That was going to pay my daughter's school tuition. It was one of those things, like I had already spent it in my head before I was even making it. I'm going to tell you guys something. I quit my job. I started this in September of last year. By October of last year, I quit my job. By November of last year, I was making more than had I stayed full time working as a nurse. So when I was hoping and praying and like wishing for a way that I could make $600 a month, I found this. Like Bethany said, I've plugged in. I am coachable. I am consistent, and now we get to teach you guys that. And I'm having $10,000 and $20,000 months. Okay. I've made six figures doing this. Bethany's doubled her family's income. Jess has made multiple six figures, but I want you guys to know something. Every single one of us, like you included, everybody's story is just that. It is your story. So you need to be coachable, you need to be consistent, but I want you to know that there is somebody out there waiting to relate to you and your story. Okay. What we want to do, the three of us, our goal, the four of us, Amanda too, our goal is to teach you how to sell things without being spammy, without being pushy, because we didn't like that. We did not like that. So we teach you how to sell things. You get these products or you create your own, or you already have your own, but we teach you how to sell them, not by being pushy, but by inspiring, by connecting, and by exciting your audience. And your audience, Jess's audience, is people that are probably a little bit more extroverted, right? Bethany's audience, I love Bethany's lives. I've told her since the very beginning, her lives, she does them in her bedroom, and you can see her bed in the background, and it literally feels like you're just sitting there with a friend and you're having like a girl talk. They're so like comforting. And so we teach you how to find your people. Okay. We didn't really touch on, I kind of forgot about this. We work 2 hours a day. All right. This teaches you 2 hours a day. We all break this up differently. Okay. We make pieces of content, 2 to 3 pieces of content a day. It's short, it's simple. It's like a 60-second piece of content that if you're promoting these products, you'll just talk about your experience. You'll talk about what you're learning from this program, what you hope to be able to accomplish, what you've been able to accomplish. Like for me, talking about how I've been able to pay off $30,000 worth of debt because of this, right? And if it's not this program that you're promoting, like you're using this to promote something else, then you talk about that, right? But this teaches you how to create that content. So don't worry if you're like, whoa, I am not a content creator, because this teaches you, like it taught all of us who did not know how to make TikToks, how to make content that is going to speak to your audience. And I love that Bethany brought up that Black Friday thing, our Black Friday product. It's a 3-day course. I wanted to say something really quick because there's really two different really amazing reasons why this is going to be huge for you. Okay. You can promote this Black Friday course as a 3-day thing that they can purchase that separately. Cool. Great. That's the 5th stream of income, right? Because this program has 4 streams. There's 4 different levels. And if you guys don't know, if you're not familiar with that, drop me a number 4 in the comments if you need to chat really quick about the price of getting started and the payment plans and how to get set up with installments. So you don't have to fork that over all at once. But you are going to get that 5th one, which is that 3-day workshop. And there's 2 ways that if you get started now, you could be marketing that. Okay. Get in now and get this 3-day workshop so that you can promote that to other people. What this 3-day workshop is, like Bethany said, it's teaching people like a launch to 10K, all about how to create content and market whatever they choose, just like we're telling you. But you can also tell people, like, if you get in now, it's pretty much like if you get in now, you get your program now, you're getting grandfathered into that 3-day workshop. You get access to that 3-day workshop. You get to learn from it and you don't have to pay for it, which I think is huge. I think that's everything. I did see somebody up here make a comment about TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is great. It's fun, all that stuff, but it is so much work. It really is so much work. And the crazy thing is, that like TikTok is really good at it. They're really smart. They're really good at getting people to promote their products, all of these different brands. And you're working your butt off. You're making these videos. I just had somebody, I got approved for TikTok Shop on my personal TikTok account. And somebody reached out to me wanting me to collab and like make a video about their protein shaker bottle. And I was going to make me $2 per sale. And I was like, this is crazy. It's so much time. I have to deal with the packing, right? When the products come, I have to make a video within a certain amount of time. And I have to then promote it. I have to talk good about their products for $2. So it's really just a pain. I don't know about y'all, but like I used to do all the different things that make up the health and wellness. I know we talked about that. And it's just crazy that with this, you can be making 100% profit. Jess, did you want to go over the price or did you want me to hit on that real quick before you tell them all of the goodness that comes if they grab it today?
You go right ahead. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay. So really quick, we've got the 4 different levels. We have a 100 level, we have a 300, we have a 600, and we have a 900. Okay. We have payment plans for all of these. Even at the $900 level, you do not have to fork over $900 all at once. I love when Jess does her lives and she talks about this because she's like, y'all, drop me the word me in the comments if the idea of spending $900 all at once makes you a little bit nauseous. Okay. It makes me sick. Like that, my rent is $950. So the idea of spending that all at once is a lot. Okay. Right, Amber. So we have the installments. You can get started with Klarna for $58 a month, Afterpay for $78 a month, or there's Affirm. Okay. There's tons of options. When you grab that $900 level, okay, I call it the Big Daddy level. That's called the legacy level. That gives you resale rights to this product and all 3 of the others, plus the Black Friday 3-day workshop. Okay. So that's 5 different things that you can promote at 100% profit. Okay. And you can get started for as little as $58 a month. Y'all, I spend more money a month than that on coffee. Okay. So instead of doing that, I can't even take my family out to dinner. So instead of doing that, like look at yourself as knowing that you are worth investing in. There is the value in this. Margie wants to know, when is the 3-day workshop? It's December. Is it the 4th, 5th, 6th? I think it's the 4th, 5th, 6th. So you have, if you get started now, you get, like we said, all 4 levels. You get resale rights to this. And Jess is going to correct. Can you put the dates in the comments for us, Jess? I think it's the 4th, 5th, 6th. But you're going to be able to promote that and talk about that. Okay, cool. And the cool thing about this is that Michelle, who created this program, she's going to be put on this workshop. Okay. And the cool thing is you can promote that workshop to people that have no interest in buying a program to sell a program and learning these skills. They simply want a down and dirty workshop. And at the end of that workshop, what Michelle's going to do during that workshop is she's going to show them the value of why they need an email list, why they need to promote digital products, why they need to learn what's in this program. And then she's going to say, all right, now go buy your program from whoever invited you, which would be you if you're promoting that to your customers as well. Does that make sense, y'all? All right. Jess has some tidbits, some exciting stuff that, like she says, we've never offered. I'm so excited for this.
Okay. So I kind of I want to paint a picture for you. Okay. $900 is a lot of money. Shake your head with me. Wave at me if you're hearing me. Okay. Hector, what's up, buddy? $900 is a lot of money. And I can't see you guys. I wish you'd turn your camera on. I want to see your faces. I see you. You see me on live every day. I want to see you. Hey, Shannon. Thank you. Listen, this is not a get rich quick. Put this in your link. People will come to you. Okay. Hey, Christy. This is a class that will pour into you with daily videos, Zooms 3 to 5 times a week. You name it, it's going to teach you how to do it on social media. I have 13 streams of income because I bought this class a year ago, but I work it. It's effort. If you're like me and you've seen the people that are buying the things and doing the things, this is something that's going to pour into you and give you that nudge. Remember my dog? Every morning she gets up, she goes to the back door and she stands there and looks in the woods. And I have to open the door and tap her big old butt. She goes and pees. She needed a nudge every day. Christina, I love your view with that little baby on your lap. That's so sweet. This is a class that needed a gentle, that will give you that nudge every single day and tell you and mentor you. And that's what I needed. So there is like some fun stuff that we've never ever done. Number one, you can do that class. The Big Daddy, is that what she called it? Legacy Builder Big Daddy. You could do the Big Daddy today for $58 or $77. Okay. There's a one-time $29 website fee. We're going to pay that for you today. Bethany, Ashley, Amanda, and myself. So that's only $58. We'll pay you the $29. Number two, you instead of getting 4 streams of income, you get 5 for the same price. So website fee paid, 5 streams of income. Crystal, see Crystal in the pretty pink shirt? Wave at her. Hey, girl. Crystal is our tech girl. You can set your website up yourself. If you're tech savvy, tell me in the comments. I'm not. I literally can't even hit the button. Crystal can attest to this. I will screw up a paper sack. Normally, she charges $125, and if you sign up today, she'll set you up start to finish for $100, which is pretty good because the community charges what, $200? So you have access to getting everything set up. Literally, all you have to do is set up like PayPal and your Square, and your system will help you with that. Crystal and I will help you or whatever. And I want you to look at me if you can see me. I did my website a year ago. Okay? You know that website that you guys see, our websites where you got the link to get here? I don't bother that. I don't touch it every day. Okay? I didn't even do it. They did it. She did it a year ago. So it's an investment, and people come to you and they put their email in there, and then you get on here or you get on a webinar that we've done or Michelle's done, and that's how you learn to build. Somebody asked about a contact list. Do you know I sold weight loss products for 3 years? And I had to bug everybody on my Facebook friends list. Look, I have my hands up. I had to bug everybody on my friends list. I haven't done that in a year. I have 16,000 people in my email list after a year, and I have never sent one DM and said, "Hey girl, hey Heather, I seen where you watched my story on TikTok. Do you want to be in my group?" I have not done that in a year. So that email or that website that you have to set up to do your automation so people get emails from you, you touch it one time. It looks like you're done talking, so we'll lower your hand in 4 seconds. That's what my computer just told me. I'm not done talking. So 5 streams of income for the same price. We're going to pay your website fee. Crystal's knocking off part of the tech if you need her. I would say 8 out of 10 people I don't even speak to. The second or third person or whatever.
Wait, can I sweeten the deal just a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
All right, so let me sweeten the deal for y'all just a little bit today. So not only am I going to do that today for these beautiful ladies on here, but
And gentlemen,
you can get somebody to sign up within the next 5 days until Black Friday. We're going to do this whole Black Friday thing. If you can get somebody to sign up, I will also do that for your customers. With that being said, if you can get somebody to sign up for the Black Friday special after you buy in, I normally charge $40 for that tech. I'll knock it down to $25. We want to get y'all some customers this week because we know that y'all need to do all the things and all the shopping Friday. So we want to get y'all some money this week.
yay. That's a pretty sweet deal. I had to write that down because I'll forget. I'm a note taker. Anybody tell me in the comments if you're a note taker. I'm a note taker. Okay. So 58 or 77 on the payment plan. We're going to pay your website fee. Crystal's going to knock it off, and she's going to knock a price off if you get a customer in the first 5 days. And you know that $67 3-day workshop, she'll help you set that up because that's a tech step. That's another step. Takes her 5 minutes. She did mine. I couldn't do it. I even looked at it. And then one more thing, like if you guys, we've never ever done anything like this. And like last year is when I came in at this very time, and people are in the mood to spend money right now, but people know they're broke. So like, how many of you know you're going to have to spend money for Christmas, but you always go out and buy yourself something extra too? That is the mindset of everybody watching us right now. And they know by January, they're going to need a way to make money, and they need to start doing that now. So one more thing, we have private mentoring calls that are going to be just like this with Ashley and Bethany and Amanda and myself. I have never done them because I haven't had time, because I've worked full time up until last week, and this and church and homeschool. So if you come in the next few days, we're going to offer an extra call to help you get started on a Zoom just like this. Who is ready? Is anybody ready? I can't see the comments. I moved it. So tell me. If you have a question, please feel free to come off mute.
So there was a question on how do you know who your audience is? First of all, like Jess said, we got you. Like Bethany, Jess, and I, and Amanda, we got you. But also you get daily videos. Like there is training within the community. There's multiple, 3 to 5 Zoom sessions a week on like mindset mentoring, on all sorts of different coaching, on how to find your perfect audience, how to find your customer. But I just want you to think about this, right? Like, I think what really sets us apart, the 4 of us, me, Jess, Amanda, and Bethany, is that there are so many people out there that are buy a course, sell a course, buy my program, do it yourself, make money. But we like legit get hyped up and we send each other screenshots. Even like Bethany sent us a screenshot of one of Bethany's customers making a sale. And we like all did a happy dance. None of us made any money off of that. We want to see you guys succeed. We're not out here to just try and sell this left and right. We want to show you, okay? So I want you to think about that for a second. Who is it that you are really passionate about helping? For me, it was like the mama that didn't get to be there for Christmas, right? It was the mama or the parent or the dad or whoever that was like dreading Christmas because how in the world am I supposed to make something magical when I can't afford stocking stuffers? Like, how do I tell my kids that Santa's broke, right? Like, those are the people that I'm passionate about helping, all right? Every single one of you has a story. Think about who it is that you want to help because that's who you're going to talk to. That's who what you have, what you will have access to can solve your person's problem. So whose problems do you want to solve? That's your audience.
Right.
That's who you're going to create content to. That's who you're going to talk to.
And there was a question about, Amanda, you have your camera on. Do you want to talk? No. There's a question about setting up new socials. You can. I made a new TikTok, but I did not make a new Facebook because people on Facebook know me and they trust me. And that's where my audience knows who I am. I sell to somebody on Facebook all the time because people know who I am. So I think that was Tessa. TikTok favors new accounts. I wouldn't recommend making a new Facebook. Or yeah, did I say that right? TikTok. Did I say that right?
And the cool thing about this is like you're going to learn the algorithm, right? Like I had a girl who got started doing this and she had gone viral previously. So she was really, really hesitant to create a new account because she's like, I've already got thousands of followers on this account, but she went viral for making Tapa Ramen. Okay. She made Tapa Ramen and had like hundreds and thousands of people on this video. Okay. So the people that were already following her, they weren't following her to learn how to make money. So they weren't following her for the right reasons. They weren't her perfect audience. So we're going to teach you how to create content from a brand new account using attraction marketing because this is what I say. All right. You could have a perfect product. You could make perfect product, but if perfect content, but if you don't know how to get your perfect content about your perfect product in front of your perfect audience, you're wasting your time. So we're going to show you how to interact with the right people, how to make sure that those are the people that are following you, because it's really a like quality over quantity thing, right? I've made over 6 figures and I've never had a video go viral, right? But this has taught me how to speak to my people. I would rather have my videos going to 2 to 3 to 4 to 500 of the right eyes than hundreds and thousands of the wrong eyes. Does that make sense? Hopefully that helps a little bit, Tessa, but Jess is right. Like Facebook is a little bit different and this is going to teach you that too. And we can help you with that too, because every single social media platform has a different algorithm. So the way that you market something on TikTok is going to be different than how you would market it on Facebook or Insta.
Right. So really quick, I want to cover how to get started. And then if you are wanting to sign up tonight and do this, we're going to do this today. Like I already have stuff and I'm sure other girls do. And we want you to get started today. If you signed up today, you would have access to Crystal if you needed her, or you could do your website yourself. So like Heather, I'm going to use you because you're like right there beside of me. Crystal or Heather comes and signs up today, we pay her $29 website fee, and it takes 24 to 48 hours for her to get her website to look like ours. If she can't figure out, I'm going to connect her to Crystal. She'll pay Crystal. Crystal will help her, and you can immediately start making videos, Heather. Maybe you don't want to use your face and you want to make faceless. Well, you saw that stuff that Bethany showed you. You can go do that and make faceless. Maybe you have a product and you want to market it, and then you can start watching training videos on how to market a product you already have. A lot of people get confused in what do I actually do and how do I get set up? And that's where you're going to have, and I speak for Ashley and Bethany and Amanda, you will have direct access to ask me any question you want, and I'm going to answer you. We all will answer you. I bought 5 courses in a span of 8 months, and to this day, not one person has ever responded to my email or my message, and I gave them my money. So if you want a hands-on mentoring kind of thing where somebody's going to help you when you need help, and you're like, I mean, I really literally just make videos on TikTok and go live, and I talk about this class, and I answer my phone when people like you come to me, and we make this kind of money. But I think we overcomplicate it. Put yes or no in the comments. I think most people overcomplicate. Do you think so?
I did.
I know Bethany does.
I do for sure.
All right. Will you guys come off mute if you have questions? We'll do a few minutes of questions and then we can go. We don't want to keep you. It's Saturday afternoon. Me and
So
Amanda want to keep you.
Tessa said, let's talk about like percentage of people that do or don't make money. Quite frankly, I don't know how we would honestly come up with a percentage because we have new people joining in this every single day. So that percentage would always be changing. What I'm going to tell you though is this. If you can be coachable, all 4 of us say this, if you can be coachable, if you can be consistent, this is going to teach you everything you need to know. Okay. And like, think about that. Okay. Are you consistent? So like for me, I didn't make my first sale within my first 3 days. Guess what? I still showed up on my 4th day. Guess what? Still no sale. But then on my 5th day, I made $1,200. So if you don't make your first sale within your first week or your first month, are you going to quit?
No.
Or are you going to keep going? Because look at what's possible. If I would have quit, I would have talked myself out of 6 figures. I'm going to really quick tell you guys about Tim. It's going to be 30 seconds, I promise. Tim is a dad. He's a grandpa. He lives in California. He had no experience on TikTok, nothing like this. And he went, how long? 3 months without a sale. He went 3 months without a sale. Okay. And he still showed up. He was still consistent. And then he plugged into the training, which is what we tell you to do from the very beginning. So you don't have to have this wait. Okay. He asked questions on the Zooms, the same ones that you're going to get access to. And then he implemented the advice that was given to him. And he then, within the next 9 months, hit 6 figures in 9 months. Right. But what would have happened if he would have given up within 2.5 months? And now he's been doing this, I think, 15 months and he's at about 300,000. He's about to hit that, which is mind blowing, right? That he went 3 months without a sale. So can you be consistent? Can you be coachable? If so, it's a matter, I truly believe this in my heart of hearts. I'm not being like salesy here. It's a matter of when, not if you're going to see success. And also, especially if you're somebody that has something else, you're going to be able to apply these skills to all of your other things too.
Definitely. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody?
Can I say something?
Yes.
Okay, so usually it takes, like, if they go in on their own, they'll tell you within 24 to 48 hours. I can have you up and ready in 3
hours?
3 hours. Once I start to when I finish, it's normally between 2 and 3 hours, and then you'll be working that day.
Wow.
Yeah, I can do that. But the girl that was just asking about PayPal, you can use a different email address and activate a new account.
That's what I would do. I would make a new one, a business one, and use it strictly for this so that you don't have to worry about, I would not merge this with TikTok Shop.
There's one more question. Kim said, or was it Kim? Hang on. My mouse is messed up. How do you
Tessa
get?
says, how do you give your testimony without having made any sales? Just remember, we all started at 0 too, like every single one of us. But I can give you like just a really quick example of that. I would say something like, I'm so tired of being broke. I do not want to have to put Christmas on credit cards again. I found something that has given me the belief that I'm not going to have to do this for the rest of my life. I found something that is teaching me how to sell digital products on social media. I don't have to pack things. I don't have to ship them. And it's going to show me the skills that I need to successfully sell digital products at 100% profit. So this is teaching people how to have $900 days, and it's doing crazy things for everyday average people just like me. If you want to do this with me and you want to learn the exact same skills, comment teach me, and I'm going to send you that info right away. That's exactly how I would make a video about something like that.
And that's something that we can just roll off of the tongue, send you, and boom, you could do it. Like, you know what I mean? We've been doing this enough that Ashley could send that to you in 3 seconds and you can copy it and make a video out of it.
And when Jess says like we're there for you, if you ever like slide into us, I say slide into our DMs, but we really don't think of it like that. Like seriously, legit, you guys like message us at any point in time. I have people and they're like, Ashley, this is what I'm trying to say, but I don't know the right words. And I will literally take if you're in my stuff, you know, I use voice messenger. Yeah, we use the voice messenger. And we are like, I'll be like, all right, like say this, like this is exactly what I would say if I were you. Right. And so we are there for you guys.
Amber said something about the negativity on courses on TikTok for TikToks or to sell a course to sell a course. One thing I have learned in being in this space in a year, you're going to have the drama no matter where you go. And jealousy is a awful thing. And when there's people and they're having success and they're making money, people get jealous and they get ugly.
Some that have been in this community that are out here saying things because they started their own community and they're trying to pull to there too. There's a lot of sketchiness, but I will say this, since this person's on TikTok a lot and sees those, if you look on TikTok shop videos of somebody even working, you're still going to see negative comments.
It's everywhere. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But remember, you attract like who you attract. And so just let it roll off your back because they don't pay your bills, right? Like they don't have to tell your kids, sorry, no Christmas this year. Sorry, mommy's got to work. Like, sorry, no Happy Meals this week. Like do this for you. And if they want to hate, then just know that they are not your customer. They are not the one who is ready to learn. They are not the one that you need to focus on. Like you're not there to save them. You're not there to teach them how to be better.
You're right. And even in real life, I mean, we deal with that stuff. I know you guys do shake your head. Drama, people jealous, bitter. It don't matter where you go, but you can't let it get to you because it just eats you and not the other person. All right. So there's like amazing things that we've never done before for people that sign up today. So that's exciting. If you guys have any more questions, anybody want to come off mute, ask any more questions? If you are going to do the payment plan today with the person that invited you here, tell me in the comments. You're going to try to sign up today. Crystal
Tessa wants to know, how does Legacy Builder program differ from other digital sales programs? That's a good question. There's so many different things out there. And like, y'all, like Jess and Bethany and Amanda and I, we're never going to bash on somebody else that's trying to do something like better for your situation. So what I will say is there's a lot of different stuff out there. I think what sets us apart, what really gives you a leg up with Legacy, is this is the foundation that you need to learn how to sell. Okay. There's other stuff out there and it's going to teach you how to make your own ebooks or how to be an Amazon affiliate or how to be a TikTok shop, right? Like SWC. Okay. With that, you're going to learn 18 streams of income. I do see something wrong with that. And I've seen this like I've had people that have done that. And then they've come to me and they're like, Ashley, I tried to make a cookbook. I tried to make a coloring book. I have all these different things. And now I don't know how to sell them. Right. So if you don't have this foundation, it doesn't matter if you know how to do this stuff. And again, like, I don't want to do TikTok shop. I don't want to do Amazon affiliate. I want my effort to be my earning. So I, first of all, need to learn I need the foundation. I need the basis. I need to learn how to create content. I need to learn attraction marketing. I need to learn the value of an email list. And I want to do this while I'm making 100% profit. So we have that. We have daily videos, which a lot of the other programs don't. there's one out there and it has like 68 modules, and then you have to watch them all. And then once you're done watching them all, you're good, you're golden, you're ready to go. But with this, somebody asked me, like, when are you going to be done? Like, how long did it take you to complete this? You will literally never be done, because there's every single day of video, which I love, because especially in the social media world, stuff is changing every single day. What is working this week might not have been trending last week. Or if something new pops up, I want to be taught that. I don't want to have to be like, okay, well, maybe 6 months from now, they'll release a 2.0 version, and then I'm going to have to upgrade. I'll have to buy that. Like, I want to know that what's included in this comes with daily bite-sized videos, which I love. Ours are like 5 to 10 minutes long. And because stuff literally does change every single day.
It does. And somebody asked about if TikTok's banned. Well, I have YouTube channel, I have Facebook, and I have Instagram. Ashley or Bethany has a Lemon8. I think, Amanda, do you have Lemon8? There's other platforms. So
I don't think that's going to happen. Like,
No.
we just got a notification, like Bethany uses that Lemonade app. TikTok's about to take over that app. Okay. I don't think TikTok's going anywhere, but even if it does, like, choose your own platform. Even if you don't want to market on TikTok, you don't have to market on TikTok. Somebody
Right.
bought this from me and they're like, I don't want to do this on TikTok. Can I do it on Instagram? Absolutely. If TikTok disappeared tomorrow, I'll tell you right now, probably about 90% of my sales have come from TikTok. With that being said, it's because that's where I spend my time. So now I have an email list of thousands of people that if TikTok got banned tomorrow, I would send out an email and be like, oh, look, we all woke up, TikTok's gone, come follow me on YouTube, or here's my Facebook, or here's my Insta, right? It teaches you how to get that email list, and they're going to follow you. They'll follow you anywhere.
Speaking of that, can I share something real quick? I have an email list because people have, my videos have went crazy and people have put their email list in there, okay? In September, I sent out an email to 14,000 people about another company, a health and wellness company. Because it's my email list, I can email you a chicken recipe if I want to, right? I can do whatever I want with it. I emailed people about another weight loss company or whatever health and wellness company that was free to sign up. And I have like 37 people underneath of me that are selling that product because they wanted to know how I was making money on TikTok. Does that make sense? So it's another stream of income, and you get your email list, you can do whatever you want with it.
Tessa asked if there's any other fees. So if you get your level, whatever, you get your 100, your 300, your 600, your 900, there is a one-time admin fee. Like Jess said, if you're getting the Big Daddy today, we're paying that admin fee for you. It's $29. So if you come in at the 100, it's still 29. If you come in at the 300, it's 29. The 600, it's 29. Somebody asked earlier if you can start down here and then you can climb up. You absolutely can, but every single time you go up, you're going to pay that $29 again. So it's going to cost you more money. It's going to take you more time in the long run. I understand that's what some people need to do, but I want to be very transparent to you that it will cost you more money because you're going to have to update your website and be able to then promote those. Okay. And then the only other fee after that is you're going to need to get a domain. I had somebody that just got started. I've never heard of this before. She just got started on Tuesday of this week. She got her domain for 1 penny. 1 cent. Yes, the automatic emails are free. You get the template for that. You don't pay any, like, there's no website hosting, nothing like that. So your your program, your admin fee, that depending on which level you come in at, we will pay for you. Your website, if you choose to use Crystal, that $100. If you are like decently good at tech, I encourage you to start it, like try it. There's videos that walk you through that. If not, like, having that done, I wish I would have known about Crystal. I wish I would have known about her when I got started because I would have gladly forked over $100. I'm not good at tech, but if I can figure it out, okay, y'all. So other than that, there's the domain, which mine was $23 for the year.
Right.
So it's pretty simple there. And then you're gonna get with your GoDaddy domain a professional email. And that mine again was $3.
And I think
I'm making sure I'm not missing any questions.
there are questions. You can do this anywhere. We have people from all over. It's like your payment platforms might be different. Because I know some people in South America, they can't do Stripe, so they have PayPal.
And there's Square also for people that can't do that.
Anywhere that you have internet, it doesn't matter. You'll just have a different plate. How many millionaires do you have?
I would kind of stray from Stripe if you're new and you're starting, because Stripe has been giving us a really, really hard time. Square is a good option and it's easy to connect.
Yeah.
So
How many millionaires do we have in South America?
Oh my gosh. South
16?
Africa?
16. South Africa. 16. So you
That's
can do it.
amazing. I had somebody buy from Australia from me, which I think is so cool. Like it literally, y'all, I would have never known how to market to somebody from Australia, but she related. She was my perfect customer. She was a mama that her son is in kindergarten and has been getting bullied and she's not been able to be around. And she's like, wait, I need this. Like I need to be there for my kid. I think that's so cool.
That is awesome. Tell me about how you receive payment in accounting. You'll set up Square. People pay in Square. Square pays you out. Like I have mine Tessa to pay me every Monday. I get a deposit in my bank account every Monday. Is that what you mean? Does offering the payment plans cost extra? Yes. So Klarna will charge an interest rate of 19.99% and Afterpay, their interest rate is 6.99.
Is that what you meant, Kim? Or did you mean like it doesn't cost me anything extra to offer my customers payment plans? Is that what you meant? You don't have to pay for like the
us,
option
right.
to
Like
break
you
it
get
down.
immediate access. If you do the payment plans with us, you get immediate access to everything we have, but you do have an interest rate with the payment platform.
However, I did have somebody, I didn't realize this, with Afterpay and Klarna, they have other options. So I had a girl that used Afterpay and she broke it down. She didn't need it that small and she didn't want to deal with the interest. So she did 4 payments, 4 interest-free payments of $225, which I think is great if you want to avoid the interest.
Oh, that's nice. That's a good question.
PayPal does that also. If they can get approved for the PayPal Pay in 4, it's like that also. There are other options too. So if you go in and you don't get approved for any of those, there's other like ways to do Pay in 4 that I'll be glad to share with anybody that needs it.
Oh yeah, Kim says she used Affirm. Affirm is a great option for whatever reason. Affirm has higher like approval odds than Afterpay and Klarna, I have found anyways.
Yep. I love it. All right. I don't want to keep you. If you guys have questions, get back with me or Ashley or Bethany or Amanda. And today can be the beginning of a new chapter. The first day of the rest of your life, or however you say that, because I'm terrible with words today.
Thank you guys.
Happy Saturday. Talk to you guys all soon. Okay? Bye.